A copy of the catalogue, then do get in touch and let me know. And right, let me find my stamp set. So we've got a stamp set and dies on this one, heart and hugs. So we've got dies to cut out all of the creatures, little flowers, hearts. This is for the sentiment. And some of these, if you can see the lines on the leaves and on the flowers, so they're also embossed as well as being cut out. So I've had a little bit of a play, not done an awful lot, but this is one of the first cards, well, it is actually the first card that I've made, and it was very, very straightforward. And these, you know, you could fussy cut these easy enough, and that's that spotty circular background as well. So I've got some bits, and I've got some, this is the in colour designer series paper. So as you can see, I've got some of these cut out. You can see the detail on the leaves easier now, and then on the flowers, and the hearts as well. I've cut a load of perennial postage dies out as well, just to have a play with. Now, the flowers and hearts, you can see on mainly the flowers here are the new, say the new, it's a returning Pretty in Pink, and this is the designer series paper. So you've got 4 different designs in each of the colours. So I'm just going to use a bit of this one to start with. I actually want the, I don't know, I'm going to cut it first and decide from there. So I've got a standard white card base that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to cut a layer down first of all. So I've not decided if I'm going to use it. I might use the stripy side. And then I'm going to cut, so that's 3 3/4 inches, and I want a sort of 3-inch square. So for this one, first of all, I'm not going to use the characters. I'm going to do something with these, and I've cut these out using the adhesive back sheets. But I think I'm going to just have a little bit of a play a minute while I do try try and work out, say I've not used these at all. So these little ones here, they can be used as hearts, but they can also be used as the an open flowers. So I think I'm going to sort of want a smaller one. Going to end up something along those lines with a sentiment along the bottom, and I might just to give you an idea of what I'm doing, what I've got, and it will just sit. It will sit in here like that. I could. I don't think I've got one big enough. I think they're all too small. But that's, anyway, that's what I'm going to do first of all. So I'm going to take the backing off of here. This is where I find I really need to wear my reading glasses so that I can see. I'm going to, don't know. It's the only problem when you've already stuck it down. You don't, if you want to move it around. They do just about fit 2 on there. And now I'm just going to put some tiny blobs of glue on the stem bits. Just adding those on. So it's just really straightforward in that. What have we got in here? Let's have a look at these. So thanks, sending a hug, sending birthday hugs. I could just hug you. I'm just going to use the thanks, I think, for this one. Sorry, my dog's just been let in, so I'm just going to have to let him in before you hear him barking or anything else. Come on in. That's it. Go on under the desk. Right. Sorry about that. Just he'll whine and bark if I don't let him come down. Right. This is Pretty in Pink, which matches the flowers. This one's a bit trickier to open. Get the plastic off. So I say this is a returning colour. It's not one that I've ever had, so I'm not quite sure when it was available, because I've been a demonstrator nearly 10 years, so not really sure. It's a while ago, that's for sure, but it's a nice pinky pink. Oh, I know what I want to do as well. I'm going to pop some bling. Okay. Those on dimensionals. Okay, so that's just a really quick and easy little card using the flower dies from that set. I'll bring these little chaps back in. As you can see, I've been colouring. I've had a little play with the colouring using the blends, and I actually wanted to use some of these, move those bits out the way. Okay, so it's just, first thing I'm going to do is just wanted to have some little characters. That one. And then the mouse. It's a cute little mouse. And I think I'm going to use the hamster again. Oops. No, I'm not the best person at colouring. Oops. Making a lot of racket, a lot of noise. I can do that. But using the blends, I tend to sort of start with the darker one and just add a little bit of dark, and then blend it in a bit, just so it gives it a bit of definition. You don't need to press hard on these nibs, because you'll break, you know, if you do that it'll break the nibs down. They are like a paintbrush. You can just go over it. Go over it as many times as you like, just to get until you get the colour that you, or the shade that you want. This is, what's this? Light petal pink, so just using it for little bits of his ears and his nose. Do that one. His ears and nose as well. And colour the other hamster in. I think it's a hamster anyway, it looks like a hamster to me. Okay, so there's those, and then I want, oops, I want the greys. Okay, I've got, this is dark and light smoky slate. Here's my little chap that I coloured earlier. I'm just going to sort of copy him a little bit, just so I just for getting the darker bits in the right place. So you could use our watercolour pencils. We've got the Stampin' white markers, got aqua brushes. So there's all sorts of different ways of colouring. Okay, so that's the dark real red. this is the light. And then this one is it's a colour lifter, so it's, you can just lift some of the colour slightly and it will just give you that sort of, I don't know if you can see on that one where I've lifted the colour on those dots, so it makes it look as though it's like got a bit of shine on it. Okay, so we now need to find something to go underneath that. What I think I will do I'm going to cut this one down to, okay, so it's 5.5. Right, things are going to fall over in a minute. I want this one at 3 3/4. I'm just trying to get it somewhat central. It isn't quite central, but you won't notice that. But make sure I don't kick the dog under the table. And then I want to pop. I don't know if I'm going to use this like this yet or not. I don't think I will. I think it might be too busy. I just want another colour, I think. So we've used real red in the heart. I'm just going to pop a real red. Let's see what it looks like first of all. It might not look right at all. So I want those like that, and then he's gonna sort of sit there. Okay, so that will be okay, I think. And I want just want to emboss, heat emboss a sentiment along there. So I'm just going to I will just have to plug my heat gun in, so bear with me while I reach over the table. Okay, so this is the Sweetly Scripted stamp set, which is online exclusive. And I'm just gonna first of all stamp the happy birthday in Versamart. You're going to have to wait a minute, Jasper. Okay, let's just, if you just wait a minute. Mind that out the way for now. Bear with me, I'm going to have to let the dog out of Vienna. Come on, quickly. Come on. Sorry about that. Ruby came home and let him in, and let's just get this heat embossing done. That's going now. Put that out the way. Okay, so we want like this. Find my glue. And then the little mouse is going to go on some dimensionals. Just like that. Just pop that down. So again, another really easy little card to make. Oh, I'll leave that one there. Okay. So yeah, so thank you for joining me. If you've if you would like a new catalogue, then do get in touch and I can get one out in the post to you. Otherwise you can go and view it online and place orders online as well. Okay, well thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.